Hey guys, Ryan here at Signature Edits, and today we are talking marketing. I'm going to give you one simple strategy you can apply to your business today that is going to start building up your referrals. Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright, so welcome to day 2 of our marketing series where I give you a daily tip, daily strategy you can apply to your business to start building up your photography bookings and just building your business. So we're going to get right into it. Today's topic is on generating more referrals. I'm going to give you one quick strategy that is going to make a big difference, and because a lot of us have extra time right now, we can apply to our businesses right away. Today's strategy is all about building up your referral pipeline. And if you don't know what I mean when I'm talking referral pipeline, I'm actually referring to all of the different sources you have for leads in your business. Now, this is something that most people are kind of aware of, but they don't really think about too much. Here's your business, right? And then over here we have your family, let's say. And then we've got your friends. And then maybe we've got your blog, your website, your social media presence, web, social, blog. And for most photographers, that's kind of where they leave it, and they say, why the heck am I not getting more bookings? When in reality, photographers who book themselves solid have many more sources of leads. Think of each of these leads like a tiny little drip in a little faucet, and it's all going down one pipe into a big pipe over here that represents your bookings. Okay, now if you have just a couple sources of leads, you're only going to have a couple drops coming into this pipeline. It doesn't mean that you necessarily won't get bookings. You might find that you get lots of bookings from friends and lots of bookings from family and lots of bookings from your website. But the problem is, and the risk you take in your business is, in case these bookings dry up, all of a sudden you have no backup whatsoever. So a business and a photographer who has lots of different referrals, lots of different people who are thinking of them and recommending them, whether that's venues or vendors or different spaces where their work is being shared, are going to have more drips in this pipeline, so to speak, and can be assured of no matter what happens, no matter which way things go, I have lots of leads coming into my business, and I'm going to have lots of bookings. So one simple way we can do this is to actually think, how can we expand this business pipeline? Now, this is the world's worst drawing. Let's just restart. You're certainly not here for the art skills, that's for sure. Anyways, so how do we actually create these referral pipelines? I'm going to submit to you an idea. It's that we provide value first, because value is giving before we ask for something in return. And when we do that, people are more compelled to actually pay that back to us. And we're at the top of their mind when they're thinking of, oh, who can I refer in this situation, right? So, for example, one of the best kind of referral strategies I ever came across was from a photographer who sent me an email one day and said, hey, I had a girl named Lisa. She's getting married at this venue on this day, and unfortunately, I was booked. So I said that you should definitely try Ryan. He's an amazing guy, and he'll take care of you. So you should be hearing from Lisa shortly. And so I got this email from this photographer, and you know what is kind of funny is I never actually heard from Lisa at all. But in my mind, I said to myself, man, that's a good guy. Next time I have a booking and I'm not available for an inquiry, you know who I'm going to refer? Is going to be that guy, the guy who put my name out there and did me a favor first. So that's just one example of how when you provide value, you are going to build that reciprocity. People are more likely to give to people they like and who help them first. So how can we apply this to our photography in a really practical way today? It's going to be actually taking something that you're already sitting on, the photos that you've taken over the last season, and paying those forward. Now, as a photographer, you are so blessed that you actually have the ability to go out and create amazing media for your website, for your social media, for whatever you need it for, and it's totally free. Most people don't have that ability. It's kind of like a secret superpower that you've been blessed with, so use that. When you have photos and you work with other vendors, whether it's a makeup artist or a hairstylist or a venue that you're shooting at, make sure you forward those photos to that person, and you're just going to help them out. Say, hey, I had a great time working with you at such and such event. I really appreciated how you blank, and then give them an honest compliment for something that you appreciate about what they did to make that better. And then say, here are the photos. You can have them, use them on your social media, your website. I really hope we can work together again. All the best. Hoping for you to have the best season ever. Right, something like that. Don't ask for anything. Don't make this kind of some kind of hidden agenda situation. Just genuinely do what you can to help people. And while you're at venues or you're doing events or you're doing shoots, make sure you're helping people in that way too. So for example, if you are at a wedding venue, one of the things that you should always do, or an event venue of any kind, is make sure to take pictures of that venue. Or if you are doing photos in the morning, make sure to take photos of the makeup artist or of the hairstylist and of the hair close-up so that you can give those specifically to the vendors who are going to want to have those specific images. Your bride might not necessarily want it, or if you do a different type of photography, your client might not necessarily want it, but the other people on your team, the makeup, the hairstylist, the decorator, whatever it is, they are going to really love you for this and appreciate it. It's going to help them out. So one other thing that I want to suggest to you is going through, obviously, your old shoots. If you haven't done that for your last season, go through all of the shoots that you did in the last year and send off those photos to your vendors. That's the thing you can take and apply right now, today. Sit down, take an hour, take 2 hours, and just reach out to these vendors, send them the photos, and you'll be well on your way to stocking up your referral pipeline. I have a questionnaire that I actually send out to my couples. And on that questionnaire, when they're filling it out prior to the wedding day or the event day, I'll actually get them to give me the names of their vendors, of their planner, that kind of a thing. And then that way, later on, I can just reach out to these planners, and I have their name, I have their contact info, and I can really easily reach out to them and give them those photos, and if I need to, get the other vendors' info as well. Now, if you want an even better solution, another possibility is I have a questionnaire template here that is specifically for blog and publication. So once I have a wedding finished that I want to publish, I send this questionnaire to my couples, say, hey, I'd love it if you'd fill this out. I would really love to get your wedding published because it was beautiful and amazing, and I'd love to feature it. Would you be willing? If so, fill this out. And inside of here, I've got all of the different information that you're going to require to fill out that blog and publication questionnaire. So typically, when people are trying to get published, the magazines that are looking at your submission are looking for things like the story, the inspiration behind the day, what were the wedding colors, where did the two of them meet, all of that kind of information really helps them when they're publishing your wedding or your event, whatever kind of photography you do. So if you can provide this stuff up front to the publications, you're that much more likely to get published. So that's why I get all of that. The beautiful part is I can use this twice. I can use it when I actually submit the publication, and I can also use it on my blog. Why should I be the one to write about the wedding colors and about the inspiration behind the day and about how the couple met when I can get them to do it and share it, and it will be so much better than if I had done it myself, and I'll also have content without having to work on it myself. So it's two birds with one stone. So that gathers all of that information as well as the videographer, entertainment name, rentals name, all those different vendors. And after that, once that's finished, I just go to my responses and I can fill those out, grab the contact information, and send those off to the vendors. It's really quick and simple. And because this is a Google form, I have all of these responses in one place. So I can view them individually, or I can view them in a summary if I want to, just kind of at a glance. So if you want these templates, I can't give these away for free because I do sell them. So you can check those out. I will leave a link in the description below if these are interesting to you. Otherwise, you can be free to just make your own. It's a Google Sheet, so you can do that at docs.google.com and create your own questionnaire, or you can grab this one if you'd like to. I think they're about $20. Okay, so that is my task and my tip for you today. If you want to build that referral pipeline, sit down and say to yourself, how can I add value to other people's lives? And if you can do that and really consistently bring value to other people's lives and to their businesses, they are going to pay that back to you. As Zig Ziglar says, you can get anything you want in life if you help enough people get what they want first. So make sure you are bringing value and conscious of that during your shoots, whatever ways you can, paying it forward, and just using your photography, what you've already done, getting the maximum kind of results out of that. There's no reason not to benefit from the work you've already put into your business. So make sure you're using that, you're networking, you're reaching out to your referrals, building your pipeline. That is your task for today. Go ahead, execute. Remember, you get results from applying, not from just watching a video. So if you have other questions, comments, ideas, what do you do for referrals? Do you have any techniques, any super secret awesome stuff you'd like to share? I would love to hear it in the comments below. If this was helpful, do me a big favor, hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to stay up to date with the future marketing tutorials and resources, make sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you're notified every time I produce a new video. All right, that was really long-winded, but that's okay because we're going to the outro. Thanks so much. Peace.